impressed. I'm impressed.
See?
Yeah.
My jokes are good. The problem is, I tend to put my jokes inside the cast, like just pass them by, and my co-caster will be like, "What did he just say?" And yeah, that happens more often than you would think. And what happened is that when we were casting, Jason Kaplan heard a joke, and it was somebody playing on Paracel. So what happened is that, you know, he was trying to push up mid. He's all on his own. He has nobody to help him. And I'm like, you know, he's all on his own. It's raining. You know, it was just the storm starting off. He's feeling cold. He's feeling lonely. It reminds me of, you know, my times with my ex. And like normally people would be like, wow, that's some pretty dark humor, and then just laugh. I do that, like, obviously it's not like I'm you know, some people say, oh, stop putting yourself down. I'm like, I just like this kind of dark humor. It's not like I'm, you know, shit talking myself. No, it's just like this kind of humor. I don't mind it.
We have the same problem in France because on Infamous TeamSpeak we have the most offensive jokes of, I guess, the scene. Like it's impossible to tell these jokes on other TeamSpeak, and sometimes we try, you know, but it's like you're always unsure of if you are going to be seen as a fucking like racist or anything, or if you are going to be seen as funny, because it's only jokes, but like it's too much, really. We are French people have you know, a very dark sense of humor, and it's not something you can say on stream all the time. So I get it.
Yep. We'll just have to see what goes along. Now, I really do like, you know, having these banters even during the cast, because a cast that's just very analytical or very serious, it can get pretty boring.
That's true
for people.
What do you want to do?
So you have to mix the entertainment and the cast at the same time.
We have to judge players. We have to judge the level. Oh my God, Wires! Why are you doing this? Wires! No, you are not.
Both Wires.
Oh, you failed so hard, Wires!
Yeah, that's some real banter.
Actually, they did good. There are like 3 guys at the top, and they will maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Clean it up. They're gonna gain control of the bomb, and Hete is on his own suddenly. What is he rocking? He's rocking the A91, a pretty good carbine actually. Cookie from Exile 5 actually loved that A91, and when they were boot camping here in Brussels a month or so ago, I was watching him play, and I'm like, whoa, this guy with the A91 is a real beast. And it's a bit of an underused rifle, especially when the Ace-21 exists.
That's true, that's true. Yeah, I met him on the Ranger when he was playing that whip. Yeah, he was definitely doing good with that.
I was pretty surprised. They were playing versus Leisure, so they ended up losing. But they have some strats that are really well thought out, especially when it comes to their MBT loss strats. One would say, well, what MBT loss strats? Well, they have a way to... They found lines of sight on the maps where a single MBT law can, like, just shut down a complete diffuse across the map.
That's true.
Even if you're wiped.
In Europe, we are actually having very good results, but we are very classical. We don't have that inventivity that you know, that other teams, especially in America or Oceania, have, because we have the same game style, and we are doing it good. But some very, you know, smart strategies are often coming from other continents, like the MAV thing. It came from, I think, America.
Yep.
Etc. So
I think it started off with the Japanese really using, because I was casting the first Domination Cup for ESL Asia, and it really was crazy because even on Paracel they were using a MAV on Domination. It's crazy. No MAV, it's been banned already if you did not see, which is nice for obliteration because of the bugs that it has. I mean, if anything that you can counter is sort of balanced, but you can't counter it because it goes out of render range. So yeah, it makes sense. But a pretty good bomb plant here from the boys at Penta. They're going for the defuse here. KPV from behind. No MBT loss from Lexi, but he's going to be lobbing a grenade, pushing up, gets some shots, and he does actually take down Crip. But that was the bomb. Diffuser, he's down. He needs to lob the MBT law, but look at that angle. There's pretty much no way he can shoot through that. Oh, that is terrible. But Penta, coming in quick, is going to save the day. Wyros as well. Oh, what a defense. This means we're going to have a bomb going down. Nicely done. for Penta. That was a pretty quick and successful bomb plant. Really, nobody is expecting Penta's defense of these sites.
Yeah, they have this kind of drop the mic defense with one guy with NBT low in a position where you have to kill him if you want to be able to defuse.
Pretty much.
And it's usually the guy that is protected by all his teammates.
Exactly. So now the bomb will be respawning up on top. Crypt trying to delay here as he moves back right behind the buildings. And this is the thing with these buildings. Not all of them you can shoot through because of the broken hitboxes in BF4.
What? No.
Yeah,
on BF4, broken hitbox? No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was actually playing BF4 yesterday. I was streaming, and I had in 4 hours almost of streaming, I had 35% of my shots not being registered by the server.
I think you're just shooting bad, you know.
Yeah, I need to lead more.
Yeah.
But nicely done from Penta. They're able to take control of the top side. It seems like KPV really unable to stop them, but they're gonna have to play I don't want to say better, but just a better defensive side. There's no concave to spot Penta. There's not StarCraft 2, but as a concave, you have, you get people inside the buildings. You use these buildings for defense, even though they're down, which is why, the server was not really restarted, so the buildings don't spawn back in.
Yeah.
But a nice play from Manticore. He's playing on the stairs of the broken building by B. He takes down one to deny the bomb plant, but shots at range trying to pull him away from Enter Q. And if the bomb's on the ground for about a minute, then it's going to be respawning on the top again. So you can use that to your advantage. I still haven't seen any teams actually dropping the bomb manually.
No, it's something possible. Everybody thought about it, but it's hard to find the right situation to use that strategy. It could be extremely OP, like really OP. If like you drop the bomb, the enemy team is actually in your base, but there is a guy waiting for the bomb to respawn at the top, and he takes the bomb and he runs in the enemy base. It could be possible theoretically, but it was never put into practice, I think, by any team.
Yeah, you can really use it as bait as well. Some teams really try to rush for the bomb side a bit too quickly. You can bait them out with it. But myKPV will stabilize again. It is a point for Penta and this at this point in time. But Kami is just going to try to delay them as the cavalry has respawned, and they're trying to go for a defense. So they're anticipating here Manticore, but nobody actually spotted Kami just yet. So he is in a very good position to not just provide a respawn sector, but to back rage the entire KPV team if he can keep his calm in a situation like this. Nicey, please. Nice to meet in the chat. Alert to aim Milos, everybody, including Tigger. Please. It shows on the graph, shots hit on your client and then shots registered by the server. So I know I miss a lot of shots, but still. It's not like with BF3, you can land 22% accuracy normally. Yeah. Here you're like, 17, 18, good.
The nice thing with BF3 that you could trust your bullets. Like you could play like GK style typically. You could fire 6 bullets and be sure at 95% that the guy was going to be dead. In Battlefield 4, since the bullets are not registered so much and the spread is higher, so which is important, you are not always able to trust your bullets as much. You have to wait to see if the guy is dead before you switch to another target, which is like very hard if you have a special game style.
Exactly. Now, Lodrem right by that A side. He does spot one going back into the building. Pulls out that Glock and gets the headshot to take down quick. So the bomb is down control. Penta and don't even care about Lodrem. They're just going to keep gunning to the lower side of the map all the way to that Charlie bomb plant. They want to end this round 2-0 to go in a comfortable lead. And again, Wyros now playing for his team. Last week he wasn't playing, so when Wyros isn't playing, he is the team captain. You can really see the performance from Penta dropping.
That's true.
Because with the team captain, there's somebody to orientate the team, keep them in check, have them focusing on the game, and give them the general strategies. It's not every player that is really talented enough or has the ability to understand so much information at a time and give it as easily as possible to their teammates.
Yeah, and his voice is really sexy, which is a nice thing to motivate people.
That is true. That is 100% true. Of course, Wireless, being Russian, German at the same time, I don't know, he has that vodka voice. It's like vodka plus beer, so it somehow works out correctly.
Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol in his body then.
Yep. I know, man. A lot of alcohol has been consumed after Gamescom, so...
Oh, yeah, I would be in the people consuming alcohol, but I was too, like, dead, because I had not slept for, like, 2 days. But I know, we from Infamous, we missed many epic things.
Yeah, you have no idea, man. I couldn't even sleep. Brett was snoring all night. I have to spend like 3 hours.
I had these experiences before, but this time...
Was it with Yassine?
What?
Was it with Yas?
No, not with Yas, sadly. I mean, no.
No.
It's something I need to do in my life with Yas.
Yes, that's for sure. Sleep in the same room with Yas.
No, never.
Yeah, he's pretty scary if you get too close.
Yeah.
But Xanax is pushing up on the lower side of the map. What's seeing here is pretty much myKPV trying to go for a wraparound, but they don't have the bomb, so they're going to try to force it to respawn back on top, but they lost top control. So this means their positioning and their dedication for a wide flank is not going to work out too well if they lose here. The two players pushing up, but Manticore will own up and get the first frag on a quick as Kami, Lodrem, they're going to be fragging all over the place. But you still need to gain control of the point itself. Ace 21 from Lexi, take down one. He spots a second. Glock hipfire will always win against anything across the map, even sniper rifles. And Lexi will be able to defend the top of the mountain as they pretty much wipe everybody clean from KPV, but the bomb is still not respawned. This is I would say, a pretty smart use of the ability to drop the bomb. Because you pushed up. This is the first time I actually see something like this.
We were saying this like, I guess, 5 minutes before, and they are actually applying it. Maybe they are stream ghosting. They are listening to us just to have strategies to use.
God damn.
Oh my god.
KPV. they're either you know, just trying to rule fuck teams or just stream checking. Even though the stream has 1 minute delay, I don't know, man. But this has to be taken with a huge bowl of kappa, by the way. If somebody thinks that we're actually serious.
That rule fuck story was very bad for them because it was just a small thing. Nobody cared about it actually, but it's like the thing everybody is using to just troll them now. And I guess
the thing is, what pisses off people, like, okay, you rule fuck, it's okay. You know, nobody's gonna like it, but whatever. But when you rule fuck and then you make it to the semis and then you forfeit because you're playing as Fnatic, that's what people really hate.
Yeah, I don't care, but that's. I mean, that makes me laugh personally. I'm not. I like drama, so.
Yeah, drama's cool. We didn't have a lot of drama actually for ESL 1 this season.
No, that's people are going to actually like other people right now. It's so sad. I mean, there is not so much hate anymore. I mean, maybe with Fnatic, Dexterity, some small tensions, you know, but no real hate, no real will to strangle someone, and it's making the scene more boring.
Yeah, it really is, because, you know, I remember the Epsilon manager, you know, punching.
Oh yeah, that's
a lot of people. A lot of people want to punch too easy. I mean, sometimes I want to as well, but I'm like a friendly punch, maybe mixed in with some cheese.
When I heard what Twizy had done, I was really impressed. I was like, oh my god, so that guy, he might win the offline finals, and he was able to make fire the manager. My god, such a genius of manipulation, of psychological destabilization.
For sure. There you go, that's some pretty big analysis. Wados defending the back here from head to pit, but the bomb is in control. KPV, we have 2.5 minutes left on the clock. This is why I'm not a big fan of 15 minutes per half, but he's got to be falling across the map. Nice enough and quick, and they need to push. I mean, what? Ooh, the bomb. Oh, actually, this is a glitch that still hasn't been fixed. We sent this to DICE as soon as this was detected. Or is it just a minimap thing? I think it's just a minimap thing. Yeah, it's definitely a minimap thing. Oh, but quick. Oh my god, last 2 minutes, and they're going to have an opening to go for the B side. There you go, they got the kill. They're going for C, actually.
But Lodrem is still... Oh yeah, okay. I mean, if Lodrem was going to die, it will be terrible, because it will be a wipe. But they actually won the 1 versus 1, so that's okay.
Oh my god, everybody losing. And again, if you see sometimes players hiding, players, you know, not really going aggressive when they're final player in the squad. There's a big reason behind it. If you get wiped, it's 15 seconds to respawn, 8 seconds per kill, so each kill really does matter. 8 seconds is a lot of time. You can push, you know, these 100 meters because you're, you know, Usain Bolt in this game. And, you know, it's a pretty big distance. You can pretty much guarantee a bomb plant. You can, you know, dash across 100 meters and get a bomb plant. And before they're even able to get to a defensive position, they're just going to be bashing people onto the side itself. But KPV are actually going to go for this bomb plant. Alexi, though, on range, will shut it down and still keep it 1-0 with a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, always this nice defense or this nice positioning in buildings from Penta, because like they always have the, whether it's for defending or the bomb or defending the guy planting the bomb, they are like always in the opposite building, kinda, and very hard to reach, very annoying, but that's working and that's very good positioning.
And that's the thing, they're anticipating the movements from KPV, and they're able to capitalize on just them being in a better position. But if they can take down Heta here, they could go for the bomb plant. No, he's going to take down the bomb carrier. They need to clean this up. They have less than 30 seconds left with all the respawns coming in. If they can get a bomb plant, then that would be huge. Widosphere takes down one. Almost goes for the second. Xanax to clean him up. But this is a bomb being capped by Kami. He has to get the bomb plant. He has so little time left, and if he does... Oh, this
should
is
not
so
rush. Oh my god,
close.
I think he should have waited. I mean...
This is a bomb plant. Oh my god. This was KPV running in to try and go for desperate save. But this is going to cost them a bomb plant. And now they're all caught off guard. Lexi with a double. And myKPV, they're starting to suffer here. This might just go 2-0. And again, when you're at the last seconds and the bomb is planted, the timer does not go down, the round does not end. We had this before in the testing, but obviously it was fixed. We were testing it a year ago. Timer's just going to keep going down. And, well, same with that. KPV falling one by one, and though one is still alive, they don't have anybody in the defuse. There's 7 seconds left, and this is pretty much over here. Enter Q just trying to buy time as he just hip-fires Script away. And this is well played. We're going for a 2-0. And we go for a second half. This took a lot of time, actually. KPV were pretty impressive in their plays. Today is sort of the day for the lower tier teams to play nicely. But
that's true, yeah.
Eventually, it's Penta to take it 2-0, but we're going to go into the second half. Enter Q 20-10. Impressive.
When I say enter, you say Q.
Yeah, actually, they have Enter Q today, so they don't have their full lineup with Nold. Who's a pretty good player, pretty solid player. Not someone you would talk about too much, but he is a pretty solid, consistent player.
And he also looks like Get Right.
Yeah, he is Get Nold.
Really, I mean, he's denying it. For some reason, he's not proud of it, but he looks like Get Right. I mean, at the ESL Cologne, he should have tried to look like Get Right and to actually go in the VIP room.
He actually went into the VIP room and saw Get Right, and Get Right looked at him as like, what?
What the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, and he's like, I like explained to him that he officially plays with Penta, and you know, he just looks like that.
No,
so that's cool.
I don't feel so. I think Get Right is actually Nold, and that's just trying to have another identity to play Battlefield 4 because he's not proud of it.
Yeah, actually, this might be true. Get Right might really want to play BF4 because he loves Battlefield. And he doesn't want to earn tons of money in the CS.
That's true, that's true. So annoying.
It's for the passion, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
And, you know, it does explain a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yesterday there had actually an autograph and a photo by Get Right at Gamescom. Like,
nice.
Get Right was there, yesterday there being absolutely rude and irrespectful French person. He just went straight to Get Right and said, hey, hello, I know you, like something like this. And Get Right was very nice and he actually took a photo with him, etc. So, yeah, I'm impressed and I'm jealous also.
Nold in the stream is like, oh my god. Yeah. I didn't really go around. I wanted to meet a couple people, but didn't really have the time. But I saw Get Right in the booth. I saw Forrest, pretty much all of NIP. But the coolest thing is that after day one, we went back to the hotel. I was having dinner with Brett and Payo in the hotel restaurant, and we saw the IEM shuttles pushing up from CS:GO.
Yeah.
And you saw TSM getting out. I'm like, oh my god, Cajun B! And apparently all the teams were staying in our hotel at Novotel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. When you see, I mean, I'm not like a fanboy or anything, but just the fact of seeing in real life someone that you saw on stream before, it's a bit strange, you know. It's a bit of impression of, I know, not irreality.
And they're, you think, you know, oh, we're the best and whatever. No, they're actually very down to earth and nice people.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for when you're, you know, talking about the Penta BF4 players, they're assholes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to go get an autograph of White Horse. He's like, yeah, please, 20 euros.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's proud because, oh, Lex just failed off planting. That was a very quick rush from Penta.
Yep. Gonna try to go for the get that bomb plant. Again, as you were saying, Lexi did go down. Manticore is playing Ring Around the Rosie with a Penta player right below him. Kami will eventually fall. Now, that's going to buy enough time for Penta to reform a line and get the respawns in. And Lexi has to hold the angle. He's actually going for G36C, which is not too bad of a carbine. It has low rate of fire, but at medium to long range, it pretty much has no recoil at all. It's like the SAR-21 of carbines, but higher rate of fire.
Yeah. SAR-21 is actually quite kind of skilled because unlike AOK, with SAR-21, if you don't shoot on the guy, you won't hit him. With AOK, you can shoot a bit next to him, you're still going to kill him anyway, so...
Well, no, maybe it's just you. I usually hit all of my shots.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I never hit them, so that's why I know that you can kill people, not shooting at them.
Obviously. White Rose, though, moving around with the M16A4. And it's cool to see the M16A4 being used more and more because I love the rifle. It really is a high skill ceiling weapon.
Yeah.
If you can kill people, if you can use it correctly, then you can kill anybody at any range. We used to, comes up to mind, Punchrula.
Exactly.
He was a beast with that thing.
Yeah, it's killed both because same principle with SAR-21, you have to shoot on the guy to kill him, and also there is that question of written in the click to have the correct full, you know, and that's very important.
Well, Kripnak's trying to fight off here. He's going to fall with the M16 from Wyros. As again, if you guys didn't know, with the recent patch, DICE actually did something good, and they made it so you can use all of the unlocks on these private servers, which is awesome. So now everybody can use whatever sites they want. And speaking of that, do you think you're going to be moving away from the Cobra on the AEK, or stick to it?
I think many people are going to stick to it. I think Drungzy is sticking to it already, because the Cobra expresses perfectly how the AOK has a high spread. Like when you have a dot on the AOK, you are shooting, and you feel like your bullet should hit the guy, but they're not because the spread is high. With the Cobra, the thing is so, it's a fat reticle, so it's easy to understand where your bullets are going to go a bit around the guy, like in the general direction of the enemy, and that's a good psychological help, to have a big reticle in that case. So I'm sticking with the Cobra. Drungzy is sticking with the Cobra. I think many players are doing.
I think Smasher's going to be moving away from the Cobra, though.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be.
Think so.
Yeah, Smasher is a special player. He's a special flower.
Yeah.
So
he's my model in life. So I'm going to take Cobra now. Not the Cobra.
He's gonna take the Chinese site. I like one of what's it called? Level Cap's videos. He's like, oh, best thing about Hardline is you don't have the Chinese red dot site because it's so OP. And we're like, what? I don't know. The arguments were pretty weak. But again, this is the semi-final of the ESL Go4BF4 number 85. And Penta versus myKPV, myKPV.
Nice.
My English is not terrible. And Penta are going in for the bomb plan. This is awesome for them. Finally, Kripnex has the time to shine, but he falls 894. Not going to be using that burst correctly. And look at Lodrum. He's so far away. He does get a spawn from Xanax, but how will they go down on the side itself? Kami is in a position that we saw Drunks utilizing in ESL 1. It's so difficult to push them away. This is a spot that you need to check Not a lot of people actually go for it. Heta making the A91 happen, but that's the frag. Nicely done. Wido's at range. He's trying to keep them away. And remember, Penta only need this one bomb site. Wido's jumping down. He's going through the building itself for the kill. Well, Kami still keeping the defense. I think this is it. KPV, Bodrum, last player alive, is going to go down. And this is GG. 3-0 will be your scoreline for the semi-final. And you see there how we can switch from, you know, classic banter stream to professional. That's how I like it.
That's impressive, I know.
Very impressive.
But the thing with Battlefield 4, there is not that possibility to do like on CSGO. You know, one caster is casting one round, and the other caster is going to cast the second round. You know, you can. Yeah. I don't know how people do on Battlefield 4, but I don't think it's possible.
Well, this is what you do because there's